Meowdy friends, welcome to the stream. My name is Vemiku, and today, day 8 of our streamathon. We are actually going into blueprints today. I know we didn't do that yesterday because stuff happened, and it ended up being instead a very fun stream of Baldur's Gate 3 with some friends and just having a grand old time, and I really needed that yesterday. But today we are feeling better, so we are going back into it. Puzzle solving with blueprints. I've got my notebook, and I already have so many pages of notes after I think like 3 or 4 runs of the game. 4 runs of the game. I'm on day 5. So let's see what we can find today. I know how to open the east wing of the antechamber and the west wing of the antechamber. I still have yet to actually get to the antechamber. And there's still a lot of puzzles to solve. I think I'm getting an understanding of how these work. I know there's still a clue somewhere to them that I'm kind of still waiting for before I get too much into the speculation on what these pictures mean. Exhaustion. Okay. We're gonna go straight. Breaker box right off the bat's not bad. That way we just at least have it. So I think we're gonna get that. Okay. So we have that. There's no reason to go in there just yet. What do we got to the left? Ooh, I want the storeroom. I kind of want to just keep my options open, though. So I think we'll take the hallway. Straight across. Guest bedroom. Let's get those bonus steps early on. Maybe find some goodies in here. Like a magnifying glass. Awesome. Any other goodies? Any coins or keys mysteriously around? It's just a light texture. Okay. I haven't been looking up in many of these rooms. I hope I don't need to for most of them. Okay. Man, I want that storeroom, but again, I don't want to cut myself off that quickly. Let's get the corridor. Nothing in here. Something that goes left. I don't have a gem for security. So let's take the bedroom. All right, I need to go straight or left here. Anything in here for me to get? Nope, nothing new to see either, it looks like. All right, straight or left? Chapel it is. I'm going to close myself off so quickly. Anything for me to get in here? A coin to lose instantly, perhaps? Come on, left. Man. I am not having good luck this run. Wind up keep. That's just the parlor game instructions. Nothing hidden over here. All right, what do we got? The gems are in the false box. The gems are in the false box. Only one of the other boxes is false. Okay, this one's tricky. The gems are in the false box. The gems are in the false box. Only one of the other boxes is false. So if we assume that this is the true statement and this is the true statement, that would mean this is the false statement, which means it's the false box. I honestly didn't trust that answer. I was second guessing that as soon as I put the key in. All right. Left. I'll take it in. I still think there's something with that box there. I feel like there's a lot more stuff to interact. Wait. Wait a second. Does this have something to do with the drawing room? The stride length in the drawing room? Does it correlate to the time? Is the code always changing depending on what time it is? Ah, man. I sure hope not. Left. And the run is dead. Awesome. GG's to this run. All right. Well, we have found absolutely nothing. Gosh dang it. Oh, man, look at that beautiful nothingness. The reason I didn't go back is because I didn't think I was going to find a worthwhile room this early on. So I'd rather just start a new day and potentially get farther and more rooms. All right. I'm not going that way again. Here we go. How come whenever something happens in this house, it's always you three? Let's get the parlor. Let's get some gems. Anything new this time? It's nice. Get to look out at the estate. The gems are in a box with a statement. The white box does not have a statement. Well, that's true. I guess blank can't be a lie, so... Easy. Chapel. Keeps the most options open. All right, left. I'll take security for one, Trebek. Okay. Is there anything else in security? I don't know if there's anything else to do here, but we'll try. I heard a beep. What was the beep? I don't know what the beep was. Log into network. Swan song. Electronic mail. Right. Can only be obtained via the office. Actually, can I order something? Keycard system settings. Set security level to low since I don't have a keycard. And change offline mode to unlocked. Okay. Turn to security menu. Log into network. Swan song. I don't seem to be able to order anything. Maybe it's because the commissary's already got an order for me. I guess. Might as well open this. Experimental house features. Like what? Whoa. I typically work over at Cinca Labs, but got sent over here for a month to assist more with the new turbine tests. I think I need some help. What am I Okay, sorry. Something is beeping. What is beeping? What is happening? Okay, that's what's happening. I'm getting Discord notifications. I think I need some help. For the past 3 days, I have been unable to find the laboratory on the estate. Today was the first success on that front. Can anyone tell me if this is typical? And if so, how do you get any work done? Before I arrived, I was briefed on the ways the doors work, but I must admit I did not expect to be excluded from my new workstation for the first week. Any tips from my fellow technicians would be appreciated. Kimberly Thompson. For the past 3 days, I have been unable to find the laboratory on the estate. Some math. Interesting. Anything I can look at over here? Heating and cooling curves. H2O melting point at 0.1 ppt to 0.5 ppt. Room temperature, complete thaw. Cooler is unaffected. Test 205 at atmospheric pressure 93 kPa in Mount Holly freezer. Lab technician Randolph M. So ice melting point is at 0 Celsius. Room temp. But the cooler is unaffected. I'm just gonna screenshot that for later. Periodic table of elements. Hydrogen, helium, lithium, benzene, boron, carbon. Okay. I think those two are supposed to be missing. I'll screenshot that as well. So I don't remember if anything's supposed to be missing there. Test tubes. It's been so long since I've actually looked at a periodic table of elements. Okay, another terminal. Welcome to Mount Holly Laboratory. Experiment setup, research logs, pause experiment, log into network. Experiment setup. In laboratory, you are free to experiment by testing and combining different mechanics to create an original and unique house feature that will last until the end of the day. When you draft a red room, lose 5 steps, and then when you draft an archive floor plan. Okay. Choose cause from column A and an effect from column B. Spread dirt on the driveway. What does that do? Gain 1 key for every 2 hallways in your house. Huh. Whenever I draft a red room, lose 5 steps and then add 3 aquariums to today's draft pool because I really want to see an aquarium. Start experiment. So also in theory, since I logged into here to the network, I should be able to access this now from security. Currently still only out of the office. Data transfers not currently available. Okay. What's this lie? Effective immediately electronic mail can only be accessed via the security terminal. We know that's a lie. It can only be accessed via the office. This machine requires additional power piped in from the boiler room. Oh. Okay. 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 So I have my periodic table screenshot here. Come here, pencil. All right, let's see. Okay. New page for the laboratory. Element key. Okay, so 1 is 6th from the bottom of man-made elements, which would be PU. 2 is S. Silicon. 3 is hydrogen. 4 is TH. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Up. RE. 6. 1 was PU. Einsteinium. 7 is PA. 8 is F. I don't remember what F is. I should know what F is. 9 is TE. 10 is RN. 11 is I. And 12 is neon. Okay. Not exactly sure what that means. There's also no 11 or 12 on here. Okay, yeah, no sufficient power. Okay, so I have to try and find the boiler room and get that going to pump power back into here. Okay. When you draft a red room, lose 5 steps and then add 3 aquariums to today's draft pool. And again, I only have to come back to security to change that because of the remote network. Let's see if I can... Let's make sure I can do that. Log into network. Swan song. Sorry, I'm thirsty. Remote terminal access. View active terminals. Laboratory. And I can change the experiment. Awesome. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. I have a feeling that since I can see myself in security, I feel like part of the point of these cameras is to catch other things that are moving. I've got a lot of direction possibilities. Okay, so we just added 3 aquariums to the draft pool. So now let's go change the experiment. Because that's what I wanted. I wanted better odds of getting an aquarium. And we have that now, so... Let's change that experiment to something a little less debilitating. Remote terminal access, your active terminals, laboratory. Pause experiment. Pause experiment. If I resume the experiment, can I change it? Experiment setup, you cannot change the parameters at this time. Okay. So I think I would have to get this another day in order to change the experiment. So we're just going to pause it. So I don't want to lose too many steps, and I got a red room. So I have 3 extra aquariums added to the draft pool. Okay, before we go, so let's go in here. So I'll kill the power. I might as well, no, I don't want to because I need to see if I can get the breaker room one of these directions. I don't want to waste too many steps. We'll go here first. Okay. I'm okay with slapping a bedroom there. I know it's going to block it off, but let's do the guest bedroom just so I can know that I'm good on steps. Okay, I want that magnifying glass. Which is going to take me back to the laboratory just to make sure I can read that note correctly. Which is a little unfortunate because I'm wasting a lot of the steps I just got, but I want to make sure that I read this correctly. Yeah, cooler is unaffected. Okay, so I did read that correctly. Okay. Now we're going to waste a bunch more steps. This is fine. This is fine. Let's go this way. Okay, let's get a hallway. Ah, that'd have been cool. I'm going to risk it, and we're going to get the closet. No key. But the ivory dice is nice, as is the gem. Okay. Oh, but the breaker box. I need the breaker box. Okay, dark room is power, garage is power. We're going to turn the keycard system to off so that all keycards will be unlocked. Gonna make those green because I can. Okay. Wait. Power off to the gymnasium. Maybe that'll stop me from losing steps every time I go through the gymnasium. Anything else in here? No. Okay. So I'm a little blocked off this way, but now I can go back to the dark room. Waste all kinds of steps. But I think this was worth it. Because we also now have the magnifying glass with us. Okay. 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 Ooh, a lockpick kit. We'll occasionally be able to unlock some normal doors. That's handy. It's that same picture. $11.28. My darkroom page. dark room, orchard, tree equals 1128. So maybe that's the orchard code. Oops. Anything on the camera? He's in his lavatory. In the pooper. Anything in your mustache? Anything in your eyes? Okay. Where's that? Here. Green memos found in Hartley's room are always false. Green memos found in Hartley's room are always false. Interesting. Interesting. I might not make it very far today, but we have learned a lot. It's the 1128. So it might be worth it to try to save enough steps to go out into the orchard today. Unless I end up... I could just do that on the next day. Okay. So we've looked at all the darkroom photos. So we have the orchard code. We know that green memos in Hartley's room are always false. We have some aquariums set up. We have the laboratory experiment available to us. Okay. Let's go this way. Commissary, weight room. Let's give me a storeroom. I know it blocks me off, but I kind of need the keys. I guess I didn't need the keys. Well, I maybe need the keys. Because who knows how far the lockpick's going to get me. Keycard rooms are going to be off, which is good. Find inventory to create new items. Huh. Let's get... So I know the aquarium requires at least 1 gem. But let's get the observatory. So I have 5 stars now. Which is unfortunate that I don't have 3. But I can get the rooms with 4 doors are more common today. Are you pointing the right way? Yeah. Cool. Handy. Because we're going to need it from here. Is there any small text to read in here? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Do you think there's another... There might be another plan in there. Now that I think about it. Like maybe there's another upgrade disc in there today. So on one hand, like, why wouldn't there be? And on the other hand, why would there be? And I think it's worth a look. We got our observation for the day. One more. Okay. Nothing. Okay. So once that puzzle's solved, it's solved. Good to know. Lockpick. Yeah! Aha! I'm gonna do a risk. I'm gonna use my dice, do a risky redraw here. Okay. So I can do the Great Hall. So I supposedly just need to open up 2 of these doors. Don't seem to be able to pick it. That's fine. Ah, dang it. The lever's not here. Shoot. Okay. I wasn't able to lockpick it. That is unfortunate. But this should have a room out, hopefully. No. Okay. That is not great for me. Shoot. Did I seriously just end this great run? A key. Oh, we're not done yet. Let's go. And we got the lever. Oh! Okay, so I don't think room orientation... I don't know. Okay, but we have a key. We're not dead. We're not dead in the water. I don't like it, but we're gonna... Once you have drawn floor plans, you must select one to draft. Dang it. I was hoping to go back and reactivate the experiment again so we could get more aquariums. It's all right. We'll get the archives. I've already seen everything in here. Yeah, let's get an extra key. Anything else of note in here? Nothing to do with the jukebox. Okay. Let's check left first. Rotunda. That's interesting. Let's do... Let's get the pantry. But before we go in there... Okay, in the spare room. Okay. So... Let's go through the pantry. Because I can get some steps in here. Grab the money, grab the banana for some steps. Passageway, well, we can get the den. For a gem. Not seeing anything else in here. Lockpick? Lockpick. Well, let's take the archived one. What do we got? The terrace. Green rooms do not cost gems to draft. Oh! How lovely. There's no exit from here, so I'm going to have to spend some steps to go back all the way to the spare room, but hey. We get a gem. We get a nice view of the outside. This is a lovely little terrace. How quaint. That's adorable. Okay. So we gotta backtrack a bit. This is fine. It's not ideal, but it's fine. Okay, we have 19 steps. If we can worm our way to the east wing of the antechamber, it is open. I have an key. I don't have key no more. This lockpick's not doing me any favors. Well, I'm hoping to save for an aquarium. An aquarium. Okay. I don't care. I just want to see the aquarium. Ooh, a compass. That's handy. Aww. Hello, little fishy. Aw, you're so flat and adorable. This is cute. They have like their own bedroom. Aw, look at them. Aw, look at the fat one. This is so cute. Oh, it counts as all rooms, so it's a green room, so it didn't need any gems. I could have gotten the crazy one. I'm stupid. It's fine. Now we know for the future. Okay, so there's not much actually in here, but it is cool. All right. So I want to go east, but we can look left. No, we can't. All right. I turned the gymnasium off. I deactivated power to the gymnasium. Yeah, let's go. Okay, what's this way? Wine cellars, 3 gems. Ooh, okay. We need the dining room. And we're going to go in here because we're going to get a meal. Shoot. Maybe there's a key around. Or maybe I can get a key from here. I don't have anything that gives me a boost for bedrooms, so archive. Okay. I'm okay with that. A key. Oh, sweet Christmas. Okay, so we're not screwed yet. Lockpick? Yes. As cool as it would be to get the billiard room, what's the archived? The cloister. Oh, I gotta know. Okay, there's some way to get in there. Because you have to be able to dig that. Huh. And the bunk room. Okay. I'm not going to go in the bunk room. It's a waste of steps right now. Okay, I have a key. We know we can't pick the dining room. I'm going to waste some steps to go see if this one needs a key. And we didn't lockpick it. Okay, I'm glad we did that. I'm very glad we did that. I have to. The rotunda. It can rotate. Okay, but we reached tier 8. Oh, do I have to actually go in there? Nuts. Okay, so we can rotate this. Aha. Okay. This is good. This is good. I don't have a key. Or dice. What's this way? Discover less common floor plans while drafting in the library. Okay, I'll have to go in there in a moment. I'm going to wait to open that one. And instead, we're going to try this way. Okay, unable to pick it. That's fine. Okay. So I don't have any extra keys unless there might be one in the library. But I need to get some steps. Okay. So let's eat this. And 10 extra if we have an aquarium. Let's go. Ah. Delicious steps. Delicious, delicious steps. I was getting a little concerned there. Okay. Let's go into the library now that it doesn't matter how many steps I use. And let's see what we can find. Blank book. Nothing to grab on the shelf. Additional reading. The house directory is a great resource for information. If you wish to read more about a specific room in your house, press R to pull up the directory. Just to check that there's nothing hidden here. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Ooh. There's 1 to 12. There are so many rooms that I don't have yet. Bedrooms, hallways, green rooms, shops, red rooms. Okay, well, I found every type of red room. Thanks, furnace. Found floor plans, planetarium. Okay. Any books on the wall I can pull? No, does not appear so. Okay, what do we have here? Coupon book. Save $1 on each purchase you make in the estate. Cool. Book request form in library use only. Books and periodicals requested with this form will be pulled and available the next time you draft in the library. Sightseer's Guide to Reddington, Swimbird, Fixed Stars, History of Orinda, ECPW Pump System User Manual, Drafting Strategy. Get a drafting strategy. Books and periodicals requested in this form will be pulled and available for you the next time you draft. Like, can I request more than one? No, I can only get one. The above signee is responsible for all materials checked out using this form and understands new requests cannot be made on days in which a previously requested book or periodical has been pulled. Okay. And if we go upstairs... Mount Holly records. Temporal records. Total time 4 hours 14 minutes. Total days 6. Longest day 1 hour 25. Average day 41:14. Steps taken 208. Keys turned 26. Gems used 27. Gold spent 28. Total stars 5. Puzzle records. Billiard room 2. Dartboards. Billiard rooms 2. Dartboard solved 2. Parlor draft 6. Powder solved 6. Upgrade discs 1. Okay, so that's just like a here's what you've done kind of a thing. Okay, I'd really appreciate a key. I feel like there's also got to be something else to do in this room. It seemed like a rare find. Okay, don't seem to be able to do anything with the books on the wall. Mount Holly scrapbook. Interesting. My favorite floor plans. Dining room, can't seem to ever pass it up. Most drafted, den, parlor, chapel. Most paid for, passageway, drawing room, courtyard. Most time spent in drawing room, security, dark room. Contraptions I've made. Showroom receipt, largest purchase, moon pendant. Most avoided floor plans, locksmith, commissary, bunk room. Maybe one day. All right, that's pretty fun. Well, I didn't get a key, and I don't see a lever or anything here. That's cool. I didn't even have to move the mouse for that. All right, so let's go back into the rotunda. And I kind of just have to get lucky that it's either unlocked or that my lockpick works. Oh! Rotate floor plans? I think, though, if I rotate either of these, I'm flat out just not gonna be let in. I have to risk the archive floor plan. Come on! Oh! Oh! No! It's right there! No! Ah! Feels bad, man. I was right there. 18 minus 4 is 14. 2 times 5 is 10. 14 divided by 7 is 2. 18 minus 12 is 6 times 2 is 12. Divided by 6 is 2. I had a feeling I should have rotated it just for the sake of rotating it. I was right there. No. All right. The planetarium. So where I end my night. Ah, oh, dang it. We had such a good run going. Why couldn't it be an aquarium instead of the billiard room? Ah, man. Oh well. I got so close and found so much stuff. Dang it. I actually don't want to call it a day in the planetarium just because I don't want to overload on stars. I feel like I'm missing out on a couple of star bonuses because I jumped past 3 and 4 all the way to 5. Dang it. I mean, I guess I can go into the aquarium and try to make my way up there. Maybe I can find... Okay. So I have 2 keys. Oh, I need the that's right, I need the yard to open up the west wing. Okay. So I'm not totally screwed yet. But it's it's not promising. Not the library. I need to spin this around so I can go in the aquarium. And I'm not going to bother using a key for that other door because I know I need it for the aquarium. Ah, man. The archives is what screwed me over because if I could have seen the billiard room, I could have just rotated it and all right. We're not screwed, but it's tight. It's even more tight than it was. Let's get an aquarium. All right, we're going to see. Okay. We're going to get the boudoir. Because we're trying to open up that secret garden. Otherwise, there's really even no point in trying to go north if we can't open up that secret garden. I know I've checked this with the magnifying glass. I just feel there's got to be a clue here for the safe. I just don't know what it would be. But I feel this picture's got to mean something. And it has to do with that safe. You know, I might as well try. Because maybe that 11/28 was a birthday thing? No. Okay. Worth a shot. Okay. Lockpick. Yes! I wish I could get the drawing room, but I can't. And I got the laboratory. All right, back into the aquarium we go. Okay. Spreading items. Some special rooms allow you to spread items throughout your house. When items are spread, they are immediately placed in several of the rooms currently on your estate. However, if you have a conference room, spread items are gathered in that room instead. Makes sense. Red note. Safe code 9083. It's red, so it's probably a lie, but I don't think that's handwritten based off of everything we've seen. But maybe it's, even though that's a lie, maybe it's some combo of those. 9083. Reminder, after meeting adjourned, take all conference notes and place them in the official safe. A keycard door. Yes. Yes. Okay. Got plenty of steps. So we're gonna go back into the boudoir. Might as well try it, right? 9083, enter. Okay. 3809. Eight 390. Three 098. 3089. 3980. 3908. 3890. You know what? I could try to brute force that, but I don't think there's any point to. All right. Moment of truth. Well, even if I got the maid chamber, there's no way for me to open up the west entry of the antechamber because I didn't get the garden. So let's take the freezer. Freeze my money. Note for staff use. Not for staff use. Master Sinclair's personal freezer. Oh, wait. Oh, I don't have a sledgehammer. Otherwise, I bet I could get those out. Oh, man. Wait, are there thermal controls in here? Wait. Oh, but I didn't get the boiler room. Ah. Okay, so if I get the boiler room, the laboratory, and the freezer, I think I can unfreeze everything in here. Where's my page on the lab? Need boiler room, lab, and freezer to get keys and note in freezer. Dang it! Heck of a run. All right. How many rooms is it going to take me to get outside? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, that's fine. So down to the aquarium, then to the aquarium, then to the archives. Aquarium, archives. Okay, then Great Hall, then observatory, security. Observatory, security. Can't take my money, Chapel. It's frozen in my accounts. Haha. All right, let's go try this orchard lock while we're here. I got so far, and I was almost there. I almost made it into the antechamber. Ah! That's not the orchard. Did I went the wrong way to get to the orchard, didn't I? Oh, no, I didn't. Here it is. Okay, 1128. Nope. Hey! The apple orchard has been permanently unlocked and added to your campsite. Starting tomorrow, you'll start each new day with an extra 20 steps! Let's go! Permanent unlock! Heck yeah! There's gotta be more secrets in here, though. Sundial. I don't know how to feel about them pumping exhaust out next to the Gardener's Logbook, April 10th, 1992. When I first came to the estate in the capacity of the new groundskeeper, I was a little dismayed to find out my predecessor had kept no notes, no logbook, and no record of any kind regarding the various gardens and green rooms in the house under his care. As a result of this improvidence, in the first few months of my post, I suffered a number of embarrassing professional blunders that I believe could have been avoided with even a few scraps of imparting wisdom from the previous groundsman. To that end, I will make an effort to make some records of my dealings on the estate as much as it pertains to horticulture and general tomfoolery. Along my many commissioned duties, I have been tasked with the conservation and oversight of Mount Holly's alluring grounds. My domain stretches from gate to gate and encompasses the apple orchard, entrance drive, and east yard. Fortunately for my workload, the maintenance of the west grounds has not been a priority since Lady Epson's death and the ensuing closure of the west wing. Nevertheless, I take some pride in my work, so I still endeavor to brush the west path weekly, even if none but myself take notice. In addition to maintaining the grounds, there are 8 green rooms within the house that require some level of upkeep and light groundskeeping. The majority of these, I discovered, are only draftable on the perimeter of the house along the east and west wings. The terrace, the patio, veranda, morning room, greenhouse, and secret garden all fall within this category. Okay, so the secret garden can only be draftable on the perimeter of the house along the east and west wings. So it can only be on the sides of the house. It's good to know. Soil survey. One of the first tasks I undertook as groundkeeper was to conduct a survey of the various plots of soil underneath each slot on both the west and east and west wings of the house. And while I have preferred a full survey of all 45 plots of the house, it was clear that the inconvenience such an undertaking would produce was in no way worth the extra data, especially considering the rooms that would benefit from the survey only ever appear in the wings. To quantify soil quality, I measured the soil's capacity to support crop growth and maximize the promise of high yields. The survey ended up taking 2 weeks due to some difficulty reaching the higher ranks, but the project was well worth the effort. As suspected, the room position has a direct relationship to the amount of fruit spread from gardens and the amount of flowers that can bloom in a greenhouse. Interesting. Poor soil, good soil, rich soil. We're screenshotting that. Soil survey. So let's see. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. P will be for poor soil. G for good soil. R for rich soil. And X for barren ground. Okay, so that's an X, P, R. We'll put entrance and antechamber. XPR, P, P. I don't know why I started from the bottom and going up, but that's just how I've been this whole game. G, 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 P. And then P, G, G, R, G, P. Almost wrote an R there. P, R, G, R. So realistically, putting stuff that provides fruit or flowers on the east side is better than the west side. It's a lot better over there. Okay. Smudge pots. A few years ago, the Baron made the long overdue decision to switch from gas lighting to electrical power. The installation of the new system was a substantial undertaking, as almost every room in the house had to be equipped with new fixtures and wiring. Thankfully, these renovations did not extend beyond the mansion's interior, and all the lights and equipment used outside the house are still connected and powered by gasoline, including but not limited to the orchard smudge pots. Smudge pots found along the apple trees here in the orchard are a critical necessity thanks to the cold temperatures and high altitude of the estate. These gas-burning stack heaters prevent frost and should be kept on during the winter months to ensure a daily yield of apples. When the smudge pots are not in use, the orchard's gasoline should be turned off to conserve resources for the estate's other gas-powered machinery and appliances. Okay, so I think that means I can turn off the orchard to apply gas power to the mansion? Orchard. Turn off smudge pots to send gas to mansion, question mark? After a few months of idleness, I finally found a new cause to champion, and I have submitted a request for a change of scenery. Specifically, I would like to replace the statue of Orinda, currently in the cloister, with a much more appropriate angel, Rhina. After all, as beautiful as the statue is, it shouldn't the greener of Mount Holly be governed by the patron of gardening. Though amused, I do not think Anne took the request too seriously, though she did humor me and listen to me rave and pontificate on the subject for the better part of our lunch yesterday. And she wonders why I avoid tending the cloister. Truth be told, I have forgotten how to access the inner garden and am too scared of chastisement to probe for the particulars for a third time. My best rendition, pretty good considering I have only ever seen Rhina's depiction in the chapel. Chapel. Blank equals Rhina equals gardening. And another blank equals Orinda. I have both the chapel and the cloister. I don't know if I can get back to the cloister. Oh, is that it? Okay. I don't know if I have the steps to get back to the cloister. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, I don't have nearly enough to get back to the cloister. To see which statue it wasn't there. But I can get back to the chapel. Okay. So 1 is Orinda. Or, sorry, 1 is Rhina. That must be Orinda. So 7. Is Orinda. So 1 is Rhina, 7 is Orinda. Okay. All right. We got a lot of notes. And we have a permanent apple orchard, which is awesome. All right. Probably going to do one. I'm going to do one more run, I think. And then we'll probably call it for the day. The step's taken 93. I was found 5, new rooms 9. Okay. That was a good run. That was a good day 6. And now we're going to start with 70 steps. Let's go. I still haven't found the study to help with the drawing room or the hint for these paintings. I still have yet to find those. But I have $6 and 70 steps. Whoa! I know you can't see the money. I have 6 monies. It's behind my head over here. Oh, starting off strong. Let's get the den. Yoink. I really don't think I need to worry about steps. And I don't want to get the breaker box yet, so let's get the pantry, actually. At least I hope I won't need to worry about steps for a while. You know what? I'm okay getting the storeroom here. Get some keys and a gem, and we're a little stacked. I like this. Aw, adorable. Okay, so we're a little stacked. And still have plenty of ways to go. All right, this might be silly, but I'm going to get the closet. Hoping I can get... Okay, ivory dice is good. And the sleep mask. First time you enter each bedroom with the sleep mask, gain 5 steps. Ooh, all right, all right. All right. I'm here for this. What do we got this way? All right, we're going to get the hallway, but we're not going to go in there yet. We're going to go this way. Let's get the parlor so we can get some more gems. Oh, and an apple. Okay, get the wind-up key. Anything else over here? No. Okay. Every box is black. Every box contains gems. The statement on one of the other 2 boxes would be true if you replace the word every with the word this. I'm a genius. All right, left. Chapel. Dang it, my money. Dang it, my money. Security, please. Okay. Let's go into the terminal and change our keycard system. Keycard system settings. Set security level to low. Confirm. Offline mode to unlocked. Confirm. Okay. Okay. Might as well see what's this way. Guest bedroom. $10 plus 5. We are so good on steps. We get a nice little gem. Okay. Patio, spread gems in each green room. There's only one green room so far, so let's get the West Wing. Plus, if I remember correctly, this is the barren land spot. Oh no, that would have been rich soil. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. What's this way? Drawing room and observatory. Let's get the observatory. Let's get the garage. Because I haven't been out here. Okay, so if I get the breaker box, I can send power to the garage, which will allow me to open that up. Christoph, this is the third time this month you and the car have been gone when your services were required. I don't care how long you have been driving for his lordship. Your absences must be accounted for, Miss Babbage. Interesting. So it said there were 3 keys in here. I would very much like to acquire said 3 keys. Ah, there they are. Can't do anything with the car itself, it seems. Although it looks like I should be able to open that. Okay. So we have that. We're running a little short on ways to go, but I think we'll be fine. Diamond. And a pair of chests have been added to the entrance hall. Okay. I've got 5 keys. So I think we'll see how many I have by the time I have to go back to the entrance hall. Man. Do I just end the run here with the utility closet? Oh, man. It would allow me access into the garage. You know what? I think it's worth it to just end the run here, see what's through the garage. We'll go. It'll be fine. I think it's fine. It is unfortunate that I am ending this so early with all of these resources that I've gathered, but I want to know what's out here. So can I unlock that? The west gate has been permanently unlocked. Permanent changes. Alrighty. Okay. So we have the west gate now. All right, all right, all right. Oh. Oh. That's awesome. I mean, it's a bummer that my day's over, but this is too cool. Maybe I can still figure out some secrets down here too. Oh, this place is big. All the angel statues are around here. Oh, that's some sort of puzzle. Collect some coins. Each of your journeys come to a conclusion here in the tomb. This floor plan is the definitive dead end, or is it? Hey, that's what I'm thinking. Oh, this place is massive, and I'm gonna get lost so quick. Okay. We're just kind of following the wall here. I think I have an idea of where I came in from. Couple of candles I can't do anything with. Can I take this torch? I'd love to take that torch. It'd be too easy, right? Just to take a torch to start lighting all these candles. Open only in the event of my death. Simon, so here's where it all ends, at least for me. In all of the picturesque places of this grand estate, I choose this dreary dark dungeon to be laid to rest. And that same dim, somber fate fell upon my father and his father before him, who loved the outdoors even more than myself. They say there is no stronger bond of servitude than tradition, and family tradition, thrice as strong. These are the chains that seldom bend and never break. And do I wonder what plans and prospects of yours will be sacrificed upon the family font of convention? What biography of your own will you forsake to add another page to your father's memories, or your mother's, or mine? In your youth, in our youth, we are gifted with dreams and ambitions. At our death, we are left with realities and regrets. I think there is no greater sin than to perpetuate tradition that stagnates growth, that strangles purpose, that suffocates dreams. What point is there to live another's life at the sake of our own? Oh, how I wish to have been buried underneath that great oak overlooking the plains, the wondrous woods, and the worldly mountains, and the wild holly that surrounds that trunk, a perpetual token of sympathy laid across my grave. What dreadful tradition is it that dumped me in this sunless hollow? And if by morbid example this dark crypt makes any impression whatsoever on you, if reading this letter within these damp halls plants in you a seed of hope, if these words might grant you the strength to bend, if not break, these chains, then would I cherish this tomb more than oak and sycamore and spruce, more than the wondrous woods and worldly mountains. This cold stone room would become the most cherished place in all our domain. I would have you raise a shrine upon this spot to commemorate the moment of your liberty, to treat this sepulture as hallowed ground, to realize that grand gestures can be as effective as they are theatric, and to in turn, as recompense for the freedom thus granted to you, commit yourself to be buried here, here within this mausoleum of dreams, and when the day comes to write your own letter, to inspire the next generation that follows in our footsteps. As is tradition, Herbert S. Sinclair. Dang. That's heavy. Wow. And that's where I came in. Wow. That's some stuff. All right. We solved the mystery of the garage. We unlocked the orchard for ourselves. Honestly, we didn't go far, but we went important on this one. And even though I won't have my vast riches going into the next day, I feel like this was worth it. My apparently extra vast riches. I could have gotten so far today, but I think that was worth it because now we can always get an outer room. That's huge. That's huge. I'm gonna do one more. I'm gonna do one more day. I'm gonna do one more day. One more day. One more day, chat. And then I have to get on with out of out of stream stuff. Quaint cottage. Yeah, I did. I did not get far. But importantly, the west grounds are permanently active. So we're going to go get ourselves a bonus room. Which is going to cost us a couple of steps. But we have 70 of them. Oh! Beautiful. All right, let's go get us a bonus room. Items for trade. Ooh. We're gonna get the shelter though, so we can ignore 3 red rooms. I am gonna go in here though. I want to know what's in the shelter. What secrets lie in the bomb shelter? A terminal lies in the bomb shelter. Well, well, well. Welcome to Mount Holly Bomb Shelter. Shelter's time lock safe can be accessed by sending an unlock date and time. You can use any date and time as long as it's at least 1 hour in the future. Once unlocked, the time lock safe will remain open for 4 hours. Where's my phone? I need a calendar. Okay. So tomorrow at 10 a.m. So I will be streaming tomorrow morning. And it'll be unlocked for 4 hours. All right. Measurement of the radiation levels detected in the house surrounding grounds. These readings are often spiked by the experiments conducted in Mount Holly's laboratory. The reading is 12 microsieverts or higher. Emergency protocol will initiate, and all doors in the house will automatically unlock. Okay. Interesting. Just log into the network. Okay. Okay. Interesting. So this will be open tomorrow. So I guess we're playing this tomorrow morning. Okay. All right. Cool. And we also now have the benefit of ignoring the first 3 red rooms that we draft, which could be huge for us. All right. So we're starting off 6 steps down, but we're still technically 14 steps up. I call that a major win. I like the den. Den is good. I like the nook. Nook is good. Let's get the parlor. I like this plan of getting stuff early. Interesting. Now I want to draft the garage again. Interesting. Okay. This box and the white box are both empty. This box and the blue box are both empty. The other 2 statements have identical wording. Well, that's a lie. Okay. We'll risk the closet here. Okay, that's good. And this is also very good. Cool. Okay. So we still have 2 ways to go. Is there anything else in here? Not seeing anything. Okay. Ooh, early laboratory. Yes. Okay. What experiment are we going to do today? Each time you find some trash while digging, gain 1 key, 1 gem, or 1 gold selected randomly. Gain 3 gold for each red room in your house. Gain 1 star. I don't have a shovel. Let's make red rooms give me items. Okay. And we have this kind of figured out. So this needs the boiler room to activate and the freezer to thaw. So we're trying to keep an eye out for the boiler room and the freezer. To the right, to the right. Let's get the hallway. Let's get the commissary. I don't have any money, but I do believe I had something on order. Okay, I guess not. at the pantry for them steps and that money. Oh boy. Okay. It's not ideal, but we're going to get the chapel, which is going to give us a thing. Experiment successful. What did we get? I don't know what we got. I think we got a gem. No, because we did the parlor. What did we get? I don't know what we got. Patio could be nice. I want the spare room. I kind of want to save the patio for if we get... Did we get a key, maybe? No, because we did the nook. I don't know what we got. I don't think I got anything from that. I think the laboratory failed me. I can get the car keys. Puts me in a risky position, but I have the car keys. The drop-off address is 14227 Sandy Heights, a small garage on the south end of Trinsdale. The goods are already secure and in the trunk, so just unload and get back here before noon. I've seen Sinclair's schedule, and I don't think he'll be requesting the car today, but you never know when the cat will want to get some air. Tomorrow will likely be the last delivery, and I believe Denny already has payment ready. Oh ho ho. Y'all smuggling some hooch. Okay. Okay. That's worth it. Well, we're gonna need to go back to the hallway anyway, so might as well go all the way back to the laboratory. So I can use this upgrade disc. Okay. Boudoir data has been found on this upgrade disk. You will now have the chance to permanently enhance this room to one of the 3 different upgrade floor plans. Gem, dice, apple. Ooh. Oh, the dice is good, though. So I can already potentially get steps from the boudoir because it's a room. So let's get the dice. Awesome. Awesome to the max. Okay, let's get the gymnasium. Okay, so we got a key that time. Okay, so that actually worked. Well, we're sheltered from the gymnasium. And we lose. Dang it! Oh, wait. Saved! Oh, the library should have the book that I wanted. I feel like I need to get the courtyard, though. I'm going to risk the library. Periodical. Date borrow. Kimberly Thompson. Borrowed it just last month. Interesting. I like how my signature is red because I am the Red Prince. The potential within gems, 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 planning your house, top drafting combos, making a connection, tips and tricks, word from the editor. Okay. We all start as an empty floor plan. To the ambitious young architect, a fresh blueprint represents a world of boundless possibilities. When you are staring at a blank canvas, you have unlimited potential and ideas to explore. But with an abundance of options at your disposal, the architect can also become overwhelmed by the countless choices and decisions that need to be made. Should I draft a hallway or a closet? How many bedrooms do I need in my house? Is passageways really worth 2 gems? All these questions can compound, adding layers of complexity and stress to the design process. So it's even more important to develop simple and effective strategies that you can employ while drafting your house to ensure a successful project outcome. In this volume of Architectural Digest, we aim to provide architects with some of those strategies and even assist them in developing their own. Gems, gems, gems. Every architect needs them. Although many architects employ different strategies when developing their house designs, most of them agree with one guiding principle: have gems while drafting. One of the most common ways architects draft themselves into a corner is by not having the resources they need when opening a new door. If you lack the gems to consider all 3 presented options, you may be forced to draft a room you do not want. To avoid this predicament, focus on drafting rooms that grant you gems and prioritize acquiring gems as early in the day as you can. This approach is a surefire way to set yourself up for success. Reader submitted gem strats. Make sure you check for gems in the rooms you're in before clicking the door. I do this way too much. Think about saving some gems for emergencies. I try to only spend them if I really, really need a room. I will never draft passageway on the first 5 ranks. It's a simple strat that has served me well. If you see gems for sale in any of the shops, buy them out. Do not pass up wine cellar even if you're not thirsty. There's no such thing as too many gems. I may have a bit of a problem. Okay, gems are good. Planning your house. When you begin drafting a house, it's important to start each day with a solid foundation. Draft early ranks first. It's a very common mistake beginners make is drafting in a straight line north and ignoring any unopened doors they have left behind in the entrance hall and rooms of the early ranks. When these architects reach the higher ranks, they quickly discover they do not have enough keys or gems to continue. Their day usually ends by returning to the lower ranks to draft from the doors they skipped, only to find rooms and items that would have made all the difference if they had been found earlier in the day. As the layout to the right demonstrates, even a path of rooms that snakes through the houses and does not go in a straight line can also be structurally weak if you are leaving lots of unopened doors in the ranks behind you. By starting each day on a strong foundation of rooms in the earlier ranks, you will have a much better chance of finding success when you eventually start heading further into the house. Okay, I'm going to write some of these down. Okay. Tips. Lots of gems. Good foundation. Explore early ranks. Oh, my mouse, where'd it go? Top drafting combos. Another aspect to consider when planning your house is the order in which you draft rooms. For instance, if you draft cloister before terrace, you will be down 3 gems. Right? But if you draft them in reverse order, cloister would be free. Identifying a synergistic pair of floor plans is an essential first step, but determining the optimal order for drafting those rooms will provide you with an additional advantage, significantly improving your chances of success. A foyer drafted before a great hall would mean that all of its many doors would be unlocked. Oh, I haven't even seen the foyer yet. Foyer before great hall. Drafting bunk room after nursery will give you 10 extra steps because it counts as 2 separate bedroom triggers. I knew that. You won't have to backtrack constantly to collect your gold spread from office if you draft a conference room. Right. So drafting the conference room before office. The more items you have, the greater your chances of being able to create a contraption in the workshop. Attic and workshop. Okay, that makes sense. Two-pair combos aren't the only form of synergy. You will find some floor plans only work by drafting other specific rooms. These rooms aren't powerful on their own, but they can become very useful when their connectivity is eventually discovered. The utility closet is a perfect example of this. It doesn't do anything by itself, but it can literally power up or down other rooms you have drafted in your house. The garage, the dark room, and the gymnasium. Other examples of connectivity. One of the more simple examples, her ladyship's chamber, has synergy with Lady Espen's other two rooms, her boudoir and her walk-in closet. Next time you enter the boudoir, gain 10 steps. The next time you enter the walk-in closet, gain 3. The boiler room connects ducts from room to run steam power to specific designations in the house. Laboratory, garage, laundry room, furnace, and pump room all have uses for steam power. Speaking of pump room, this room controls the water level throughout the rooms of the estate and can interact directly with the pool, aquarium, greenhouse, kitchen, and several other features located outside of the main house. Tips and tricks. In the kitchen, you can check which course is being served in the dining room that day. This will allow you the opportunity to draft specific rooms that will make the meal even more delicious. Besides counting as 2 bedrooms, bunk room also counts as 2 rooms. This will increase the amount of steps granted by master bedroom, the amount of gold spread by the tomb, and the amount of keys found in a servant's quarters. Each time you solve a puzzle in the billiard room or parlor, the difficulty will increase slightly the next time you draft that room. Just because you didn't find any items in a room when you first explored it doesn't mean that it will be the case next time you draft it. The day after drafting Freezer, it enters an automated cooldown refreezing cycle during which it cannot be drafted for the next 24 hours. If you are stuck or don't know what to do in a specific room, sometimes it's smart to move on. There are multiple ways to solve many of the challenges you will come across, and there is a very good chance you will find a piece of information down the road which may help. When in doubt, draft rooms you have never seen before. Even if you do not think the room seems very useful, they may still hold clues and information that may help you on your journey. Although with this volume we have provided our readers with many potential strategies and tricks to try, we here at Architectural Digest hope that aspiring architects know that there truly is no blueprint for success. Forging your own path and coming up with your own unique strategies will, in our humble opinion, always provide the best results. Each architect has his own favorite room, each builder his own favorite tool, and thus each player in turn will develop their own style of play and discover that their own secrets and tricks that they can share with this world or keep to themselves. Whatever strategy you employ, we wish you the best of luck drafting and hope you build the house of your dreams. Okay. Interesting. Very, very interesting. So, drafting the lower ranks, I've already kind of been doing that. That's not a new concept to me. Just kind of double checking around, see if there's any items up here today. Doesn't look like it. Not seeing anything down here either. Okay. Alright, so we've sheltered ourselves from 2 red rooms already. And we really need to... I don't have any bedrooms. So let's get the conference room. That at least gives us the ability to go south. Ooh, a key card. That's awesome. Can I make it back to the laboratory? Yes. But I don't have security, so it doesn't matter. Okay. Spreading items, they'll now come here instead, which is cool. Okay. Let's go south first. All right, let's get this walk-in closet for its items. Gems and keys. And you lucky rabbit's foot. Greater chance of finding items. Awesome. That's great, actually. That's the same picture that was in the thing. Okay. Kitchen, bedroom. Let's get the boudoir. Let's get those two rerolls. I still don't really have any clue for the safe in here. Courtyard's nice. Let's get the courtyard. A sledgy. We appreciate that. Okay, let's use a key. Let's get the west wing. Okay. Yeah, we can get the wine cellar. Get me some more gems. I think that's worth it. $1,213. Can I have some of this? Can I have some of this? No. Okay. Okay. We can get security, which means we can crank up the amount of keycard doors and hopefully use less keys. Anything special in here that I need? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Keycard system settings. Set security level too high. Okay. That's good. Hopefully that means we'll see a lot more key cards because we have it. Okay. This is going to draft the archive, which gave us another key. Awesome. All right. So we've done our three things. So let's go ahead, log into network, Swan Song. Because now we can disable the lab experiment, which will allow us to save our precious remaining steps. Terminal access, view active terminals, laboratory. Pause experiment, pause experiment. So our experiment is paused, so we'll no longer be losing steps by drafting red rooms. Booyah. Love to see it. Let's get that nursery. Get a couple extra steps. Double check in here for anything useful. Banana. Oh, banana. Okay. Check over here for anything useful. Okay. Guess let's get the observatory. And we can look at the stars. Apples are extra delicious today. Okay. I'm going to risk a redraw. Dang it. Just get the dining room, because we'll get more steps. If you have the boiler room. Okay, so not yet. There's still a chance I can pull the boiler room. Ooh, an aquarium would be good. Because that'll also give me a lot of steps. Okay. But we're going to go back this way to the archives. Okay, that checks out. Okay. This will be fine because we have the dining room. It is unfortunate. Ow. But it's fine. And we didn't get a key. Oh, right, because I turned it off. Dang it. Ah, nuts. All right, let's get the dark room. I don't have the breaker anywhere, but that's fine. Dang it. Okay. I imagine even if there were some keys in here to grab, I wouldn't be able to find them. Like your rabbit's foot? Any keys in here or anything? What the? Broken lever could be useful. Okay. That's new. Nuts. Nuts. Yep, got one more dice from the Lucky Rabbit's foot. Really need a key, though. Alright, we're gonna go try to go through the aquarium, I guess. I'm gonna wait because I'm still doing okay on steps for now. What's over here? Dang it. Can I draft north in the dark room? Some coins. Okay, I think I have to eat this now if I want any chance of going farther. No, it's locked. No, that's the run. All right, well, we got some interesting stuff again. We have upgraded our boudoir. Not bad. All right, but that is where I'm going to end it for the day. Oh, I want to not talk for the rest of the day. I'm just kidding. I've really enjoyed that. That was fun. West-facing villa. Yeah, no kidding. Couldn't really go far right. Never really gave me the option to. But that's where we're going to end for today. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you have a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon, or night, whatever time it is. I hope you all have a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon, or night, whatever time it is for you, wherever you happen to be. Now we'll catch you tomorrow morning once again. Probably roughly the same start time, probably about 9 a.m. PDT. And we'll be continuing some more blueprints because I have an electronic safe to open. Fun. Have a good one, y'all. Now I'll catch you next time.